Hi everybody, welcome back to Talking Comics. I'm Cynthia.
I'm Bobby. Hey, how's it going?
And this week we reviewed Dia de los Muertos.
Shazam! Look at that.
I was really excited about this because it has one of my favorite artists ever is doing it, Riley Rossmo.
Yeah, he's kind of like the selling point for this. He's drawing or doing layouts for all of the stories, and it's a bunch of different writers coming on to help him do it. So really, if you've never seen Riley Rossmo's work, the guy he's pretty much a genius.
He's amazing. He does a lot of horror stuff. Like he did Proof, Green Wake,
he's
Bedlam.
doing Bedlam now with Nick Spencer, which is really good.
Yeah, exactly.
So the guy he's got a very gritty, like this is not what you would expect from a typical comic book. I mean, even the cover alone is very like scratchy kind of watercolor
really
pastel
cool
stuff.
Outlines and everything.
Yeah, so he he does two of the three stories in here. The one of the stories only does like the layouts for, but it's still got a very dark, sinister edge to it.
Exactly, and it's all stories that have to do with the Day of the Dead, the other
Dios de los Muertos.
and they're all really good stories. Like the first one I thought was really interesting. It was about this girl that was kind of born on Halloween, and
her mother dies, ends up dying and giving birth to her, and she's kind of marked with the skull because of the death that's associated with her.
It's like undertoning.
Yeah, and so she finds that it's actually kind of like a
kind of
mark, a birthmark, to kind of when she passes on, her mom can find her.
Yeah, like an imprint from her mom. Like
there
she's able to
That's a good word. Great word.
Or she's able to go like into the Deadlands and stuff.
And visit her mom, and her mom will be able to identify her. So the first story deals with it. The second story might have been my favorite.
Yeah, that one was pretty dark.
Oh, that one was awesome.
Yeah.
So this man and his family are in a hospital, and they're met by like a paranormal like investigator, like claims adjuster, like think of a claims adjuster for insurance companies, but for ghosts.
Yeah.
And he kind of comes and meets with them, and they kind of figure out like, has there been a ghost attack on the house? And what the guy comes to find out is that the ghosts aren't the most sinister things in the home.
Exactly.
Something else is in there.
Yeah, something's a lot worse.
Yeah, there was a line in there. It was I've come to find out that ghosts don't hurt people. Humans or like alive people do. It's very, very creepy. It's one was my favorites. So
yeah.
And the last story, the third story.
Yeah, that one was like a love story.
It hurt my heart.
Yeah, it was really like painful to like
Yeah.
read, just because he felt really bad for the guy. It was like this singer in a band and a Day of the Dead parade thing going on. And
for those of you guys that don't know, the Day of the Dead, they believe that from October 31st, November 2nd, the veil, like the barrier between the land of the living, the land of the dead, is at its like weakest.
Yeah, so they're able to like kind of cross over.
Yeah, kind of going back and forth. So this singer who had lost someone a year before, he thinks he sees her like watching his performance, and he's in a mariachi band, and
yeah, and he's just so he ends up approaching her and be like, oh, you remind me of somebody that I knew, and asks her out for like a drink, and they end up like talking, and it's pretty much her, and the whole time he's just like talking about how much he misses her and doesn't want her to go,
but then he restrains because he's not quite sure if it's her or not, so he kind of keeps it back in, but he wants to let it out. It's very heart-wrenching to see this man like give himself over to this what he thinks is his lost love, but it might not be. So so that one is not so scary, but it's still got a very haunting feel to it because of it. And it's not over the top, and that's the part that I loved about it. The artwork is very like scratchy
just
and like scary.
Amazing.
But
I just love looking at it.
But it's not like a gory, like horror, scary comic. But it definitely, like as you read it, it's got a very eerie feel to it that suits it. So like giving this guy Riley Rossmo his own book was definitely like.
I've been excited for it for months now, so it finally came out, and I'm really stoked.
She told me about it, and I was like, who? And she was like, Cowboy Ninja Viking? I was like, oh,
yeah.
that guy. That guy that drew the Cowboy Ninja Vikings.
Yeah, definitely read that. That's really good.
That's good, too. That might be for another time, but he definitely got his money's worth with drawing this book. So, for those of you guys that don't know it, Dia de los Muertos, check it out. There's going to be, how many books in the series?
I think there's going to be like, there's 9 stories, so it's going to be like 3.
Yeah, 3 issues, and again, they're 3 short stories per issue, all drawn or laid out by Riley Rossmo. It's all great stuff, so be sure to check it out.
Cool. All right, well, thanks, guys. You can find us on Facebook at Heroes and Villains Tucson, same as our Tumblr, and Twitter at HMV Comics.
At HMV Comics.
Yeah.
Can't forget the at. Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Cool.
We'll see you guys. Bye.
See you.